Pinnacle are quickly emerging as anytime that they're on screen, anytime that these guys, I mean, even on social media, you have to be plugged into what's going on with the Pinnacle. This group is a super group, and I mean, I couldn't have picked a better team myself. I love this crew. They talk the talk and they walk the walk, brother. This match, we've seen what the Varsity Blondes could do. We loved when we got the chance to talk to Griff Garrison. We believe that young team has a lot of potential, but even though most of this match was unfortunately in picture-in-picture, it hurt the match. This was a very dominant performance by the Pinnacle. It was the finish was never in doubt.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we do like the Varsity Blondes and love Top Flight as well, and they are definitely some great up and coming babyface teams in the tag division that is fully stacked. But I mean, it is, JR said it the best, man. He was saying that I'm trying to think, no better tag team that's lacing their boots and earning checks than FTR. That was just a great line. I had to rewind it to catch it. I thought, Dax has been on an absolute tear lately. He's been on a focused warpath.
Preach it.
Dax is on a focused warpath. His promo was absolutely fire. Man, this guy he looks great, and he's got it all right now, man. But, before we talk, so much praise about the Pinnacle. I know you are the FTR guy, man. Go get your jacket, man.
I should.
You should go get your jacket
right now. I love, this is one of those, for me, I take a lot of, I'm particularly happy hearing you talk about FTR this way, because I know this was a lot of times I'll you and I bounce our favorites off of each other, and usually we can come around pretty quick. It took you a little bit to become an FTR fan, but I think you see it, what I see now, that there's a respect for the business, that everything about the way that they carry themselves, it speaks professional wrestling, wrestling. They are pros, bro. And I just love that approach and that mentality. It's a top guy mentality, man. And they bring it with them in everything that they do. I don't know, man. And Dax, as you said, I know early on you have always been kind of like Cash was your guy of this team, and he's the powerhouse. And SPD, you're the powerhouse of this team. I get it. You
powerhouse SPD, absolute crayfish.
You love your powerhouses. But Dax has put it in another level, dude. His promo work has been on fire.
Yep, completely agree.
He's lost some weight. You can tell his in-ring work is even getting better and better. I think that this was a nice dominant showcase, and the post-match promo and beatdown just rubbing salt in the wound, man. This is exactly what the Pinnacle needs to be doing every week.
For sure. And, I love seeing this part of Wardlow that is more and more physical, being featured more, not just this background meat man in the suit with his arms crossed, his wrists crossed. He's got the open shirt now. He's more facially expressive. He's more physical. He's getting more screen time. He's showing more personality. And so this is the slow build to Wardlow's warpath. War is in his name for a reason. So we can't wait for that to really set fire to even more. So
no doubt.
MJF is hinting at the gold. I would love to see them potentially dethrone. They hinted at FTR never having their rematch with the Young Bucks, so they can dethrone and get a little gold there. I think that, and then FTR can kind of be like the working champs of the Pinnacle, which would be great. And then maybe they do start to go for the TNT title. Maybe there is no Lance Archer transition and they go straight to it. That would be great for them to get those 3 titles right away. But MJF, his promo was fire as always. I mean, spray tan and all, his Elmo orange,
You're
Muppet orange. His orange Muppet hands, you could see at the end when they're all going in there. You can clearly see whose orange hands were, man. He's like, but
MJF has brought out a different side of SPD. Usually SPD is all sunshine and rainbows, but MJF definitely has brought out the shit talk.
Well, I mean, if he can take it, if he can dish it, he's got to learn to take it, man. I mean, I'll take the drizzling shits as a badge of honor, but I'm not going to be called, or I'm not going to be an orange little puppet, muppet, whatever he is with that, man. I'm sure you caught that, man. His hand was so orange.
You gotta step your game up though if you ever want to get into
I know.
a promo.
No, I don't want it. I want nothing to do with it.
MJF told us no, he will not talk to us. He made that very clear. He will not talk to us.
He's probably tuning in right now, so because he's such a huge fan of us. So I don't doubt that. But maybe he's in the bathroom trying to scrub that spray tan off his hands or not. But at least it wasn't dripping down his neck like last week. But anyways, like when he called out Jericho, it's just kind of going to be like, just a jab, 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 jab at Jericho. Literally just like poking him, pushing him. Come on, poking the bear. And then finally, I think Jericho's going to explode. I'm okay with the Inner Circle being off TV for a little bit, but, obviously I think they're still top of their game. I'm hoping for them to come back ASAP, but it just will make it more powerful when they do come back.
Absence makes the heart grow fond.
I love the segment. The match, the match was an elite. The segment was great. I mean, anytime the Pinnacle is on TV, it's going to be, I won't say gold. I'll just say it's orange.
I give this match an absolute elite, no doubt about it. I think that like these guys are. I love like when you're a bad guy, but you're bad. You know what I mean? Like what they did after the match, Wardlow, kind of beating down Pillman, and Spears kind of standing tall and kind of being the guard between Griff and those guys coming in to save the day. I don't know. These guys using their numbers to kind of do that pack mentality and really push their weight around. This is must-see TV, man. Like these guys are like they're very, very good at being bad. Like there's nothing like if you're a little kid and you're watching these guys, you're gonna hate them, and that's exactly what you need out of a group like this.
Right.
The taunting, the trash talk, just even the way that they wrestle. I mean, Dax always puts a little extra oomph into his headlocks. Yeah. Their kicks. These guys are they're built for success. I think that without question, MJF made it clear. Not only are they here to embarrass and destroy the Inner Circle, but they're here for some gold, brother. And I think that that's in the cards. The only thing that's going to stop the Pinnacle is, even though they've said it time and again that they're family, the only thing that's going to stop the Pinnacle is in themselves, is the ego from within. And we've seen MJF, him talking about this team being a family. I don't know if I really buy all that.
I don't trust him for anything. Yeah, he'll turn on anyone.
Exactly right. Anything for his own gain. So I thought that this one was a home run.
Yeah, sure.